Hello, so today we're going to be making a Barbara Kruger poster. I actually have her pulled up on Google Images so we can look at some examples of her work. I know we looked at one example of her work during the gallery walk, so just seeing all of these will give you more of an idea of what you're going to be making. I actually selected a photo from the Flickr website, made sure that it was in black and white right here. And I just searched 1950, so it just has a bunch of random 1950s photos. You can search any date range, just make sure it's black and white. So we're actually going to open up the Pixlr website, which it's pixlr.com. Mine pulls up automatically. You're going to have to change your flash settings, and you're going to have to turn off your ad blocker. See, I've got the green thumbs up right here. If you're familiar with any photo editing programs, this one's web-based. It's standard. You've got your tools on the left-hand side and your windows and layers right here to help you through editing your photo. So, first thing you want to do is you want to open up your image that you've saved to your computer. So I'll go File, Open Image. I already have one selected from Flickr that I wanted to use. I'll go ahead and open that up. And I actually found a saying that I wanted to use or alter a little bit. And I thought that what I'm going to use is kind of a commentary on how companies sponsor studies and surveys online. Okay, so I've got my image. I first want to unlock the image. So you see this lock on the layers. I'm actually going to double click, and then that lock is replaced with a check mark. So now the image is unlocked and I can edit it however I want. But what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a new layer, and you see how my layer 1 is selected. So whatever I do to the image is going to be done on this separate layer. So my marquee tool is selected, or I press M, and I just lay a box on top. And you can set up your bars, your red bars that you're going to be creating to put your text on however you see fit or however you want. But I'm just going to put one on top right there. And to set the main color, you go to your colors over here and you select what you want. But to make it Barbara Kruger-esque, I'm just going to be doing a really bright red, similar to the Supreme designs we looked at. So like this. And then the next step, I'm going to select the paint bucket tool, or G, and I'm going to fill this marquee tool with that red. There we go. It's already starting to look a little bit like Barbara Kruger. And then you'll see that over here, it actually saved that color that I created, so I can continually go back to it. Alright. So I have my words already written out, so I'm just going to copy, Control C, oops, Control C, I took that, Control D to deselect, and then to add the letters in, you just take this A, or the type tool, you can press T to get to the type tool, and I'm just going to put my words in there. I'm going to change the color of it to white. And I'm also going to change my font. Now, I'm not sure if you're going to have these fonts because my home computer has a lot more fonts than Chromebooks, I think. But if you do have these fonts, that's awesome, because this is the actual font that she uses in her artwork. So I'm gonna, it's the Futura HVBT. Increase the... Oh, if I could get the size right. Alright. So this is on a separate layer. I can take my move tool, or V, and I can just move this type around. And now I'm going to create some other boxes. Again, layer 1 selected. I almost messed that up. And I'm going to fill this with the paint bucket tool. I'm going to create another marquee about the same size. Again, paint bucket tool, fill. Paint bucket tool, Control D to deselect, and now I'm going to type my other words in here. I'm going all caps in this one, change the color again, I don't know why it saved like that. It did save Futura. Oh, whoops. Take my move tool to move it in closer to the middle-ish. And get my second word in here. Again, change the color to white. I don't know why it's saving like that. Move tool, move it to the middle. And my last word. Move tool, I'm going to move it to the middle-ish. There we go. And then my last marquee is going to be a super small marquee down here. And I'm going to make sure I have my correct layer selected, layer 1, because that's where all my red boxes are. My paint bucket, fill it with red. And then my last phrase to, oh, Control D to deselect. My last phrase on this is going to be, once I scroll to zoom in and out, let me get that text on there again. There we go. For some reason it's, there we go. I can move this box so I can see it. Alright, change the color to white again. I'm going to have to change the font size to a lot smaller. Oh. Just trying to get the size of the font correct so it lines up right. So move tool again. I'm going to move this down to be in the red box. Now this isn't completely like Barbara Kruger's work because her red bars are lined up usually perfectly with her fonts. So if I wanted to fix this, I would actually have to resize these red bars. But I just wanted to use this video to show you the tools that you're going to be using. You're not going to be using all of these, but it's supposed to give you an introduction to Pixlr, because further on in 8th grade, if you stay with Miss Matt, you're going to be using Pixlr, and it's going to be good for you to know your way around the web-based program. Okay, and then to save this, it's just File, Save, and then I just pick a location. Everything looks good. Save it as a JPEG. Quality 80 to 100 will be good. Press OK, and then you figure out where you want to save it. So I'll have to change the name on that. I'll just type done, Bearded Men done. Save, and that's it. Thank you. Hopefully this helps you out, and of course I'll be around to help you with any questions that you have, but this video will walk you through it. Thanks.